from the shore, and he has the exclusive AccuWeather forecast for today and the weekend.
And it was fabulous on the Jersey Shore, and now here you can see we've got a lot of haze and humidity, and that's picking up. And we do have a little ozone out there too, so the air quality not that great. 84 is your noontime temperature, still climbing. 86 around Newark, 80 to White Plains, and some of those inland numbers, 84 Morristown to Sussex. A southerly wind coming up. So look at Toms River already at 90. We hit 90 yesterday. We are going to get close to that. So we do have this air quality alert till 11 o'clock tonight. So if you have a respiratory illness, the elderly, the very young, you want to be careful with the peak heating hours really this afternoon. A couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms are starting to pop up across the Hudson River Valley, and that we're going to keep an eye on because there will be a few this afternoon. In our futurecast, you'll see there's a shower and thunderstorm that pops up around 3 o'clock, at least it's showing up on the guidance in parts of the area, particularly north and west, maybe 1 or 2 here in the urban areas of New Jersey, sliding eastward till after sunset. Then that's gone. And then Saturday is off to the races to a very hot day in the 80s and Sunday as well. We'll be keeping an eye on that. So the temperatures are going to be quite hot this Memorial weekend. We'll talk more about that and Memorial Day itself in your AccuWeather forecast coming up in just a moment. Shirleen, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. And as we mentioned, there are a record number of people traveling. And for many, the destination is the beach. Vacationers have already been enjoying the perfect weather along the Jersey Shore. New Jersey reporter Tony Yates is also enjoying it. She's continuing our coverage from Point Pleasant Beach. Hey, Tony.
Hey, and oh yes, I am still enjoying it. I wanted to let Bill Evans know it is still perfect down here. There's no haze to be seen. And in fact, Governor Christie's going to be down here in about a half an hour. But in the meantime, I'm standing out in the parking lot at Point Pleasant Beach because I want to show you just how incredibly busy it is now. That parking lot is filled with cars. Imagine all of the other parking lots in the area looking just like that. This is how you kick off summer. Goodbye to all those cold, rainy days. How about chilling out on the boardwalks and beaches with friends and family? People in New Jersey are expected to exhale and relax and be in that mode, and that is what a 3-day weekend at the shore can do for you. Now, many hotels are sold out for this weekend, I know, because I tried making a few calls for reservations. And in the past couple of days, we visited Belmar, Avon by the Sea, Seaside Heights, Seaside Park, and the beaches are beautiful. The staff at Jenkinson's have been working since the wee hours of this morning to have this place ready to go.
In my 17 years here, this may be the most gorgeous Memorial Day weekend we've had forecasted.
You guys got crowds already.
We do. We've had them all week, and of course this morning was our big kickoff, and we had the concert in the pavilion. And you know, we're just getting ready for a full lineup of everything going on for the summer. We're really excited because Adventure Lookout, our new ropes course, is opening, and it's something we wanted to do for several years, and we finally had somewhere to put it. So we're psyched about that.
Beautiful. And then talk about the water out here in the shoreline. I mean, the beaches look nice and clean. The water's pristine.
We've had the crews out making sure the beaches are beautiful and sifted, ready for everyone to come down. The water is picture perfect, and I mean, come on, it's just beautiful, and everyone's enjoying themselves today, which is what we work all year for.
You know what? I can attest for that. I've seen it. Everybody out here having an absolute wonderful time. And Governor Christie is going to be down here talking about tourism, what they're expecting for the state of New Jersey this summer season. And that part of the story we will bring to you later today. For now, we're live at Point Pleasant Beach. Tony Yates, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tony. Enjoy your time there. Well, more than 1.7 million people are expected to fly through the New York area airports this holiday weekend, raising more concerns about those massive wait times. Now, to combat the long lines, the Secretary of Homeland Security says he is requesting $28 million to make more than 2,800 TSA agents full-time workers. Judge Johnson says this will allow 82,000 passengers more a day to be screened. We invite you to stay with us throughout the holiday weekend. And a reminder, our annual special kickoff to a Long Island summer airs this Saturday at 7. Sandra Bookman, Amy Freeze, and I will be live at Jones Beach with a look at all of the fun things you can do on Long Island this summer.
New at noon, a police officer in New Jersey has just been released from the hospital after a tree fell on him this morning. Dashcam video shows the dramatic moments as the tree comes crashing down on the officer in Ringwood. Now we're hearing from that police chief. Eyewitness reporter Marcus Solis is live in Ringwood with the details for us. Marcus.
And Shirleen, indeed, that officer out of the hospital, Douglas Faber, now home recovering. He is going to be out of work for a while, but just a couple of more inches either way, and it could have been a much different story. This is that video again captured by the dash cam camera. Shows Officer Faber responding to a call around 5:30 this morning of a tree down on the road blocking one lane of Greenwood Lake Turnpike. Officer Faber got out of his cruiser, was trying to move the fallen branches out of the way, and you can see and hear the sound of a larger tree come crashing down. Officer Faber did get a running start as he was trying to get away, but the force of those branches knocked him down. Another officer on the scene rendered first aid until an ambulance arrived. The 32-year-old needed 13 stitches in his head, and he broke his wrist when it hit the guardrail and pavement. Faber is a 7.5-year veteran. His chief says this could have been much worse.
Well, these are the hidden things. It's not always just arresting bad guys. We do things like this all the time, and you know, we're exposed to all kinds of danger that people don't realize, and this is one of them.
And Faber is also the chief of the volunteer fire department here in Ringwood. I spoke with him on the phone just a short time ago, says he is doing okay. If you want to watch the video, that dash cam video in its entirety, it is online on our website and also in our app, WABC-NY. And we're live in Ringwood. Marcus Solis, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Marcus. Police need your help finding the predators behind an attempted rape in Brooklyn. The victim was approached early Wednesday morning near Tennis Court on Ocean Avenue. Police say two men grabbed the woman on the street. She broke free and ran, but they chased her into a building and attacked her again, and she continued to fight. As the residents came into the building, the attackers ran off.
New information now on a shocking murder-suicide in Orange County. Investigators say a retired Newburgh police officer murdered his two children, then killed himself. Police say 48-year-old John Casulo shot and killed his 8-year-old son James and his 12-year-old daughter Kathleen while they slept in their beds in the family's home in Wallkill. Neighbors heard the mother's screams yesterday when she discovered the bodies. The Brooklyn rapper known as Troy Ave will face attempted murder and weapons charges after a deadly shooting inside Irving Plaza in Manhattan. Troy Ave, whose real name is Roland Collins, remains hospitalized at NYU Medical Center. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office says he will not be arraigned until he is released from the hospital. Collins is accused of killing a member of his own entourage, 33-year-old Ronald McFadder. Police say he wounded himself and two innocent bystanders in the shooting, which took place before a concert for rapper T.I.
A historic day, 7 decades in the making, now part of a new chapter in history as President Obama came to Hiroshima for the first time. He is the first sitting American president to visit the city decimated by an atomic bomb during World War II. ABC's Megan Hughes live in Washington with all the details. Megan.
David, good afternoon. This was the president's final stop after a summit of world leaders. The Japanese prime minister calling the visit courageous and long-awaited. President Obama and Japan's Prime Minister Abe laying a wreath at the Hiroshima Peace Memorial. It was the only structure left standing after President Harry Truman authorized the world's first nuclear attack.
71 years ago, on a bright, cloudless morning, death fell from the sky and the world was changed.
The president made no apology for the decision, but recognized the human toll. The bomb claimed more than 140,000 victims, and today the president held hands with survivors, now in their 80s and 90s. This one calling him an earnest person, saying he has heart to feel for others so strongly. As I was talking to him, he was strengthening his hold of my hands more and more.
And force ourselves to imagine the moment the bomb fell. We force ourselves to feel the dread of children confused by what they see. We listen to a silent cry.
He made the case for ridding the world of nuclear weapons, even as the U.S. continues to possess thousands of them and regimes like North Korea build their arsenals.
We must have the courage to escape the logic of fear and pursue a world without them.
Prime Minister Abe commented on how far the two nations have come, saying enemies who fought each other so fiercely have become friends. The president is now heading back to Washington after this 5-day tour, which also included a stop in Vietnam, another country still healing from the wounds of war. In Washington, Megan Hughes, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Megan. A beacon believed to be from the doomed EgyptAir flight may have been detected. That word from Egyptian officials, the signal from the beacon may lead crews to the plane's location in the Mediterranean. A friendship that can detect black boxes from the plane has now joined in the search. 66 people died when the flight from Paris went down last week.
A series of knife-point robberies in Queens, and the crimes are similar to other robberies on Long Island. Well, police are now telling us about the investigation.
Plus, police releasing body cam footage of part of a deadly confrontation with an unarmed suspect. Now the victim's widow is opening up.
Plus, the spelling bee ends in a tie once again, and one of the winners is from New York. We'll have the details.
Today at 5, peanut allergies a big deal.
We were a little nervous about introducing peanuts.
But a Long Island dad's new solution could save your child's life.
The earlier you do it, the better.
Eyewitness News shows parents a safe, easy way to get past the peanut problem. Today at 5 on Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
These guys represent blood cells. If you have AFib not caused by a heart valve problem, Pradaxa helps stop blood cells from pooling in the heart, forming a clot which can travel to the brain and cause a stroke. Pradaxa was better than warfarin at reducing stroke risk in a study. In the rare event of an emergency, Pradaxa has a specific reversal treatment to help you clot normally again.
Pradaxa is not for people who have had a heart valve replacement. Don't stop taking Pradaxa without talking to your doctor. Stopping increases your risk of stroke or blood clots. Ask your doctor if you need to stop Pradaxa before any planned medical or dental procedure. Pradaxa can cause serious and sometimes fatal bleeding. Don't take Pradaxa if you have abnormal bleeding, and seek immediate medical care for unexpected signs of bleeding like unusual bruising. Pradaxa may increase your bleeding risk if you're 75 or older, have kidney problems, stomach ulcers, a bleeding condition, or take certain medicines. Side effects with Pradaxa can include indigestion, stomach pain, upset, or burning.
Ask your doctor about Pradaxa and its specific reversal treatment.
Most eggs come from hens crammed into inhumanely small spaces. To show you what that's like, we threw a tiny, terrible party. I'd like to leave.
Sorry, pal. No room outside.
There's a whole field out there.
No, there isn't.
At Nellie's, our hens are free range, so they have room to move inside and out. I'm very uncomfortable with this.
The 2016 Bethpage Air Show's almost here, so join ABC-7 for all the excitement in the skies over Long Island. Watch the stealth fighters soar, hear the warbirds roar, and this year, the Blue Angels are back. Plus, check out exclusive 360 video with the Geico Skytypers, only on ABC-7NY. Join ABC-7 this weekend for the 2016 Bethpage Air Show at Jones Beach State Park. Sponsored by Jeep, Geico, and Bethpage Federal Credit Union.
Well, police have one man in custody, and they're looking for others after an outrageous escape sent a car racing down a packed sidewalk in Williamsburg. Shopkeepers say the man in the car tried to pass counterfeit bills in several stores and then fled when police were called. They jumped the curb to avoid traffic and hit a 9-year-old boy. The boy was taken to the hospital, though, with non-life-threatening injuries.
New video just released of a deadly police confrontation in Arizona. The video is from a Mesa police officer's body cam as police were responding to a call of someone pointing a weapon out a hotel window. 26-year-old Daniel Shaver had 2 pellet guns he used for his pest control job. Video obtained by ABC News shows Shaver obeying officers' commands, crawling on the ground unarmed when he is shot 5 times. His widow is demanding that the full video now be released.
He was executed. He was begging for his life. It tore me apart how mean that they were to him.
The officer who fired the 5 shots is now charged with murder. He claims he thought Shaver was reaching for a weapon while crawling towards him.
Dozens of scientists from around the world are calling for the Olympics to be postponed or moved due to the Zika virus. The group sent a letter to the World Health Organization and the International Olympic Committee calling for a change of plans for the Rio 2016 Games. And the letter cites new scientific findings that underscore the seriousness of the Zika virus. However, the director of the U.S. CDC says there is no public health reason to cancel or delay the Olympics.
New at noon, computer security experts are linking North Korea to attacks on global banks. Symantec, a cybersecurity firm, says that attacks on banks in the Philippines, Bangladesh, and Vietnam use the identical code. That code may be tied back to North Korea. The attacks since October led to the losses of $81 million.
Well, the Scripps National Spelling Bee crowned 2 co-champs last night, including the youngest one in the history of the competition.
FELDC H-A-F-T, gazelle shirt.
That is correct.
Yes, the crowd goes riding in hard Jenga. The first 11-year-old to capture the title, he tied with 13-year-old Jerome Hathawar from Corning, New York, whose brother, by the way, won the trophy 2 years ago. Boy, those parents are doing something right. Both boys received $40,000 in cash and prizes, including a trip to New York City, where they'll be guests on Live with Kelly. This is the third straight year the spelling bee has ended in a tie.
I love it. You see them, you see her interviewing them, the boys, both of them who are like, look, we're in 5th grade. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say about this.
I don't know.
I just know how to spell words.
Thumbs up.
It was awesome. Awesome stuff. Texting while driving, a student records a distracted school bus driver. What happened moments before this that frightened the kids on board?
Plus, a deputy too close for comfort as lightning strikes, all caught on camera.
And taking a live look outside, no lightning here, but the heat is on. Meteorologist Bill Evans has a look at the Memorial Day weekend exclusive AccuWeather forecast.
All of Jeopardy is buzzing. I'm Buzzy Cohen, 9-time Jeopardy champion.
Can he make it 10 in a row?
I will sting today's competition. Watch me compete on Jeopardy.
Tonight at 7, right here on ABC-7.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Raymore and Flanagan. For the closest location, please visit RaymooreFlanagan.com.
Who will you call when the heating or cooling system in your home stops working? If you don't know the answer, then get to know HomeServe. For heating and cooling repairs, tune-ups, and installations in New York and Long Island. When your home feels like an oven or an icebox, our technicians will get your system up and running fast. They're trained on all major natural gas heating systems, central AC systems, and water heaters. You'll get prompt emergency repairs with our 24/7 hotline, a 1-year guarantee on all parts and labor, plus we even have financing options available.
They're masters at what they do, with the boilers, with the hot water system, with the pipes, and the central air conditioning.
Our expert technicians install, repair, and offer tune-ups for central AC, heating systems, and hot water heaters. Call HomeServe today at 877-674-0922. That's 877-674-0922.
All across New York, families are coming back to Time Warner Cable. Join them and switch right now. We have trucks standing by, and we can install as early as today.
We came back for internet speeds so fast, even the kids are impressed. Oh, she's impressed.
We're catching up on movies and shows on demand just as fast as we can watch them.
For $89.99 a month, you'll get 100 meg ultra-fast internet, popular HD channels, and unlimited calling.
TWC's home Wi-Fi is so strong, we can use all our devices at the same time.
So we can all watch whatever we want.
And that's kind of cool.
Call 1-844-813-4704. For $89.99 a month, you'll get internet, TV, and phone. There's no contract, no risk, and our money-back guarantee.
Come back today, and we'll give you free installation with our exclusive 1-hour arrival window.
Feels good to be back.
Come back and get installed as early as today at no extra cost. Plus, get TV equipment and Epics included, and get a $300 reward card. Call now and welcome back.
Eyewitness News needs your help to protect our children. Have you seen Fonnie? Thank you for helping protect our children. From ABC-7 and New York Presbyterian Hospital, amazing things are happening here for kids.
I just want to applaud you, Bill. Because this weather is spectacular.
Good job.
Well, hey.
And for those who watched this morning, Bill looked good on the beach, didn't he? He looked so good on the beach.
Do what you can.
The clothes make the man. That's what we say. Clothes make the man. Here we go. Thank you, God. Body by God. Thank you so much. Good gene pool. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Evans. Here we go. Let's take a look outside. You know, really, it is a nice day. I mean, it is. It's warm. You know, it's not too oppressively humid. And we're going to have this kind of stuff right through the weekend on into Monday. I think actually Memorial Day, not our best day, but today and tomorrow and Sunday, some really good days. It's 84 degrees, but look at that humidity. Not bad at 49%. So you're really not working with a heat index right now. The winds are south at 7, the pressure 30.06, and has been holding steady. So that's really our mark of fair weather. And As we keep going, parts of the area have just a very light wind. A sea breeze is going to set up as the temperature approaches 90 degrees today and tomorrow, and even close to it on Sunday. A couple of thunderstorms will pop up this afternoon. It's very warm as we start this holiday weekend. Now, the UV index is going to be at 8 today. Through the weekend, an hour less, you can get a sunburn without some sunscreen sunblock. Pollen count's going to be high for trees, and grasses will be coming on now, too. 80 at White Plains, and you see on some of these south-facing shores with a little bit of that wind coming up, it's a little cooler here. Montauk 65, 74, Islip, 90 at Toms River. That's with that southerly wind coming up, as you see, that makes it just a little cooler here on these south-facing shores. But abundant sunshine makes it feel good. Now, a shower is starting to pop up right here in Pike County, Pennsylvania. A little thunderstorm there. The sea breeze is going to set up here this afternoon. So where that sea breeze lands is where there could be a shower or a thunderstorm popping up along that. Then this stuff is going to get together, but not come to us till possibly Monday. So now in our futurecast, here's that sea breeze wall setting up right there this afternoon about 4 o'clock, where there could be a shower and a thunderstorm that pops up. And then we got clear skies overnight. Saturday, we start off with a lot of sunshine. There could be a pop-up storm up here in the Catskills, Hudson River Valley. That would be about it. It'll be away from the beaches, coastal Connecticut, Long Island, Jersey Shore, New York City beaches as well. So we're looking at the afternoon where the temperature gets into the mid and the upper 80s. Can't rule out a pop-up thunderstorm. Boating forecast is fantastic. I'm taking mine out in 40 minutes. Waves are 3 feet, and the water temperature about 64 degrees. Rip current risk is moderate, so be careful at the beaches. The water temperature is still chilly, between 54 and 60. A muggy mix this afternoon, pop-up thunderstorm. Tomorrow really is the best beach day. There will still be that wind coming up out of the southwest. So just ask the lifeguards at the beach where the rip is occurring. 88, an early shower, then humid overnight, a comfy night because it's just kind of warm, 68 degrees. And then tomorrow, we're at 90. Here's your AccuWeather 7-day forecast. 88 on Sunday, just a stray storm. So if they're lost, you may not run into a stray storm at all. But Monday, there'll be a mixture of sun and clouds, 77. And there will be a shower or a thunderstorm that you run into on Memorial Day. But 3 out of the 4. There you go. Can't complain about that.
Looking good.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you too, Bill. Thank you. A dramatic rescue caught on camera. Police body camera showing the moment a boy was pulled from a home, coming up why deputies had to rescue him.
Plus, outdated technology, a scathing report about U.S. government computers, and listen to this, at least one department still using floppy disks. Really?
Stay with ABC7 this afternoon, starting with The Chew. Then at 2, Fab Live. And at 3, General Hospital. Followed by New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News, first at 4. Today's preview is sponsored by JetBlue. Enjoy the most awarded customer service in the sky.
I love all the windows.
I think we envisioned it to be a space where we could gather together as a family.
This is a room they want to use all the time. They need things that are durable and stylish.
I love this one.
These shelves are great.
So what do you think?
That's beautiful. I do not feel that we could have made the decisions without the help of Bassett. Now I want to do another room.
Slip into summer with Bassett. Take 25% off store-wide, plus get special financing. Bassett's Memorial Day sale ends Monday.
I've been blind since birth. I go through periods where it's hard to sleep at night and stay awake during the day.
Learn about Non-24 by calling 844-844-2424 or visit my24info.com.
Greetings, citizens. Allow me to enrich your busy lives. Behold the power of the $69.95 internet and TV deal from Optimum. Fast, reliable internet, over 260 channels, plus a 2-year price guarantee and no annual contract. You'll get all your favorite entertainment, like yours truly. And with Optimum Internet, the whole family can connect to streaming movies, chats, and video games all at the same time. You'll get access to the Optimum Wi-Fi network of over 1.5 million hotspots. And of course, reliable in-home internet. You'll feel more powerful than, well, not me, but something really powerful. Your favorite stuff whenever and wherever you want it? Looks like I saved the day again. Get fast, reliable internet at home, Wi-Fi on the go, plus over 260 channels for just $69.95 a month. Guaranteed for 2 years with no annual contract. Call 866-200-7055 and switch today. Optimum. Let's connect more.
Tonight, the five-night event continues.
You think you can make it through this round?
You're about to find out.
In the ultimate battle of the Brainiacs.
He can't scare me.
Who will reach?
You're going down.
500 questions. Tonight at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Join us on Global Running Day, June 1st, to share your passion for the sport and help us get 1 million kids around the world running. To be a part of Global Running Day and the Million Kid Run, visit globalrunningday.org and pledge to run on June 1st.
Do you see a problem we need to investigate? Tip off the investigators. Call, email, or reach out on Facebook. No one exposes wrongdoing and waste like Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Well, Florida deputies rescued 2 children, bringing them to safety during a violent confrontation. Body cameras captured the entire incident. Police say a man inside a house threatened to shoot deputies and use the children as protection. Well, the deputies fired non-lethal beanbags at the man to subdue him. Then they were able to pull a 6-year-old girl along with a crying 18-month-old boy out of that house. Fortunately, no one was seriously hurt. Camera mounted in an officer's car in Kentucky captured lightning striking a home. A sergeant was driving along a road in Paducah when he saw a bright flash in the sky. Wow, the sergeant so close to the lightning strike, the force of it knocked the camera right off of his windshield. Fortunately, he was not hurt. The homeowners also escaped unharmed, but their house caught on fire and it was damaged, Shirleen.
Ooh, what a close call. All right, David. Congressional investigators say 3/4 of the federal government's budget for technology is poured into ancient computer systems. The report rips into the practice of squandering billions of dollars on outdated systems in critical areas ranging from nuclear weapons to Social Security. Some of the systems date back more than 50 years, including the Defense Department's nuclear command system, which still uses 8-inch floppy disks. Amazing. Businesses robbed at knife point in Queens, leaving employees terrified and cash registers empty. Now we are learning these holdups may be linked to others. Plus, dramatic video of a group of students rescued from a cave. The warning 2 of them tried to give in the seconds before the water started rising. And growing future farmers in New York City, the new program for students that you can also enjoy. Eyewitness News is coming right back. We'll leave you with this scene of the New York skyline. But first, a live New York State Lottery drawing.
It's New York Lottery's Numbers to Win for Midday drawing for Friday, May 27, 2016, being observed by KPMG. I'm Amanda Serrano. Now, here's today's number. The first ball up is 2, the next is 0, and the last is 4, making the midday number 204. Close enough. A new way to play numbers and win 4. Details at our website and your lottery retailer. And now, win 4. The first ball up is 5, the next is 9, the next is 0, and the last is 8, making the midday win 4 number 5908. Thank you for joining us and have a great day.
Are you happy with your bathroom? I wasn't. But for years, I didn't do anything about it. I thought I didn't have the money until I learned about Bath Fitter. Bath Fitter puts a new bathtub right over your old one. Isn't that amazing? Bath Fitter will measure and make you a new custom bathtub that they install right over your existing one with beautiful matching walls. That means you don't have to rip out your old tub, so there's no demolition or ridiculous costs. And they do it all in just one day. That's my favorite part. Plus, you get to choose everything. Here's a before and after photo. This is a gorgeous acrylic tub that fit right over the old one. And only Bath Fitter has seamless walls, which guarantee a watertight fit. When you change your tub, you change your bathroom. And that can change your life. I know because I did it.
Buy one accessory, get one free. This is a limited time offer, so call now at 866-601-BATH.
What if there was a paint that made you look at paint differently? Question everything you know and what you don't know. What if it's built with better ingredients, given superpowers, and even a secret base to test those powers? Since Benjamin Moore reinvented paint, it makes you wonder, is it still paint? Find Benjamin Moore paint only at one of our authorized retailers near you.
You're watching New York's #1 news, Channel 7 Eyewitness News at noon, with David Novarro, Shirleen Allicot, and meteorologist Bill Evans. Now, Eyewitness News continues.
Our top stories this afternoon. Millions of people are either on the road, the rails, or flying this holiday weekend. From long TSA lines at the airports to traffic on the highway, no matter which way you travel, you could face delays.
Plus, a police officer just released from the hospital after a tree fell on him in New Jersey. The tree came crashing down along a highway in Ringwood.
And new this half hour, New York City police are now linking a series of robberies in Queens to other holdups on Long Island. And hello again, I'm David Novarro.
And I'm Shirleen. Allicot. Just in the past 45 minutes, police told us 3 robberies in Queens may be connected to more than a dozen similar ones in Nassau County. Eyewitness News reporter Diana Rocco breaks down the latest cases for us in Queens.
There's no pride.
Surveillance video shows the knife-wielding man storm in